I love Buddy. Buddy's a good guy. Buddy's happily married with a newborn, and then this whirling dervish of Mavis comes into town and tries desperately to uproot his entire existence in hopes of getting him back. Um, and one of the fun things about playing this and playing this with Charlize is being so reactionary to this, having a guy that's very simple and happy, and yet how do you make that? How do you have these? How do you react to her that you don't at once seem just like an aloof man, or that you seem like a guy looking for a way out because he's unhappy in his marriage? And I think the situation presents itself to where different audiences will project their own opinion on what he's going through. So in playing it, we would do different takes, veering one way towards, oh, he knows exactly what she's doing, or he has no clue what she's doing, and then it really left it up to Jason and to him to find the tone of it, because this movie is all about the tone. Those first few scenes when she comes into town at the bar, and then when we go to see the concert, I think that at the bar as well. Those to me were very, those are important because there's a lot of stuff that you're sort of. Did he hear that? Was the music too loud? Did she just say that? She just said that. Did he hear? And there's a lot of. That's when it becomes fun and subtle to figure out what he knows, how much he knows, and when he does know it, is he really trying to hide it? Because I think he enjoys her coming back. I mean, he doesn't think badly about his relationship then. I just don't think he thinks about it. So it's just, it was 20 years ago. Like, yeah, sure, my high school girlfriend. It was great. I love Jason and Diablo, what they put together in this movie. I think it speaks to both their strengths, but also really pushed them in new ways. I think it's just a big leap forward for both of them, really. I mean, you get the wittiness of that Diablo's presented in other movies, but you get this real dark undertaking that when they're together, when Jason and Diablo are together, I think that sort of caustic sense of humor comes out, and that's. I think you see that on screen because there's one thing with all the Jason's movies, there's a tone that he knows exactly what he wants to get, and I think that focus is what makes him a great director. I really believe that because tone is the most important thing, especially when you're dealing with comedy or a dark comedy. As an actor, I mean, that was the fun of it, was playing with him, with just finding the subtleties in the scene and making it as human and as real as possible. Because even though you may have these characters that may seem outlandish at times, or the more you bring them down to the core of just a human emotion, the better the audience can relate to it. So there's no accents or any of that stuff. It's just really getting down to who they are as people. And Jason is great at that, at really sort of honing into what you bring as a person. And I think that's the mark, I think, of a great director, is taking what you give as an actor just as a person, and how do you apply that to your movie. Jason from the outset just wanted to, we didn't want to make these brash decisions, or we didn't want to paint the suburbs as something negative or as a joke, or as, oh, we've gone out to pasture, which I think a lot of movies can do with the suburban life, an idyllic suburban life. I think they're just really normal, good people, and whether some people may view them as just a hick because they just dress in flannel and have a good time, then that's the audience projecting it from Charlize's point of view, and so when you find yourself being able to play it, you end up playing these people as a very real situation. Really, that's the only way to do it anyway. So I mean, luckily you just are supported by a director that believes in his actors and believes in the storytelling, that you can just get to the human emotion of it.